roads like the intersection that you see behind me of Providence and Burnham are one of the many roads that are expected to experience delays. Now, I have been on scene here looking around since sunrise, looking for any damage from this crash. Keeping all the equipment working is just as important to these outside workers. Snow is already falling here in mid-Missouri, and soon our lakes and ponds could freeze, bringing winter sports and recreation to the ice, and also the dangers that come with it. A full crew of 16 dump trucks with other specialty vehicles started dropping salt with the goal of keeping moisture on the roads to a minimum. The police tell me the car was traveling southbound on Old 63 when it lost control and left the road into the woods behind me here. Now take a look at this video. Fulton police attempted to stop a vehicle in the area of North Bluff and Industrial Drive in Fulton. And I have been out with MoDOT crews all morning long monitoring road conditions and driving conditions for those who are brave enough to venture out today. Here I could see white smoke coming out of the windows and doors of the trailer. I could see firefighters using axes to break down some of the doors inside the trailer. Snow is already falling here in mid-Missouri, and soon our lakes and ponds could freeze, bringing winter sports and recreation to the ice, and also the dangers that come with it. Things like ice fishing, skating, or just getting out on the snow and ice are fun, but come with some dangers.
Well, they just need to be prepared for that situation, whatever that emergency may be, whether it's falling through the ice or they get out there and they get stranded, whatever it could be. So people need to understand the dangers of it. They need to be prepared for it.
Look for typical warning signs of weak ice. If you see cracks in it, there's a weak spot there. If you see things sticking out from the ice like a dock or tree branch or tree, the ice is going to be weaker around that area. If the ice starts to crack as you are walking, lay down, distribute your weight, and roll back in the direction that you came from. Be prepared that if you do go in the water, you're going to lose body temperature very, very quickly. There's a 25% faster loss of body heat in water than from air. You're going to get hypothermia very quick. So if you're going to make a move, get out of the ice and do it very early and very quickly.
People just need to be very cautious about that. Again, that's why we say really no ice is safe. There's really no guarantee. Missouri does not experience heavy ice type conditions very often. When we do, we understand people like to get out there, but it's a risky maneuver.
When it comes to ice rescue emergencies in the previous couple years, most of the rescues were actually pets and farm animals falling through the ice.
You're not going to keep a cow on a leash, but people need to check their farms and make sure that there's not an issue with their ponds like that. Call us early if there is. Again, pets and household pets and animals, try to keep them off that ice as best you can, and if they do go through, don't go get them, because 2/3 of all drowning victims in cold water is would-be rescuers. And so that's saying if my pet or you have gone through the ice, 2/3 of the drowning victims are people going to try to help. So again, call for the help, call 911 and get the appropriate equipment out there to do the job.
Some things to consider if you are going out on the ice: prepare to be wet, never go alone, and be cautious. No ice is safe ice.
I thought everybody was in danger. I thought the whole hotel was coming down.
Brianne Daly has been staying at the Royal Inn for over a month with her husband and child. Now they're moving out after this was found above their door.
We were supposed to settle in and be comfortable, and all of a sudden all these things just kept going wrong, and then we lost our place to live.
The city was alerted of the compromised concrete after 1 this afternoon through an anonymous phone call. Fire officials said when they arrived, maintenance staff claimed they had peeled back the walkway's metal covering to reveal the rusted rebar and eroded concrete. But Daly said when she heard the loud noise in the morning, no one was outside.
All of a sudden we just heard crashing, and I thought that maybe something had happened with some of her toys. So when I went to open the door and I seen the cement and dust everywhere, that's when I started to get nervous.
It's possible the city hasn't checked on the structure of the building in years. Structural inspections don't happen as often as others, like fire code checks, and the management here tells me that the last time this building was inspected was when it changed owners in 2013. The entire building is now closed just in case other sections look like this one.
It's going to be the whole business because we can't confirm that the walkways around the building are in any better condition.
Rockport is one of the cities that got the full impact of Hurricane Harvey. When the storm made landfall just a few miles away, it was Category 4, with winds reaching up to 130 miles an hour. And in the aftermath, buildings like this one, the local VFW, now completely unrecognizable. And it's like that for a lot of buildings here and in a lot of cities along the coast. And this is where a lot of federal resources are being focused as well. Just down the street and around the block from us, dozens of National Guard troops are working to clear the streets of debris and checking on the welfare of any citizens that are still in the city. Well, there's downed trees, there's debris, and there's power lines down as far as I can see in every direction. So it's clear that the relief efforts are just getting underway. But those efforts made quite a bit easier as regular citizens pitch in.
People down here helping each other, just getting each other's back, giving each other a hand. That just tells you the true character and the integrity of the people of Rockport, Texas.
We are getting ready to eat good. We have prepared a meal for the community, our family and friends to come by and eat and give thanks on this day. We have macaroni and cheese, we have green beans, we have corn, we have mashed potatoes and gravy, we have sweet potatoes, we got turkey, we got ham, we got all the desserts in the world possibly to eat for Thanksgiving.
You enjoy your meal, sir. You're welcome.
Today is not just about having a meal, it's about bringing people together for Thanksgiving.
It's a blessing to be able to come and fellowship with the people, and I enjoy volunteering.
Try to get around as much as you can.
It's an amazing opportunity when you can include those who aren't included, to give somebody some place to go to enjoy the holidays, so it's, I think that's the main reason why we do it. Nobody's alone, everybody has somewhere to go.
It was good to get our kids involved today. That was kind of the most important thing. Show them what it's like to be helpful.
This event, the fact that it's still going and the fact that people are still coming together, it's a great time.
We're just ready to love on our community. That's what we're ready to do. It's going to help everybody. This is not about black or white. It's not about rich or poor. It's about us coming together on this day as one community together and just having a good meal.